welcome back. You've gotten all the fixtures of games going down across Europe this weekend, and one is live at the St. James's Park this particular afternoon. It is 45 minutes live from the St. James's Park. Newcastle United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0, and goals coming from Gordon, from Isak as well. And that's what the goals were scored in the early part of this one. Tommy is coming in at the moment, and for Tommy, I never knew he was also monitoring, but when he came, he was like, sharp, that's so good, they enter. Tommy, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Good afternoon, listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one, you say we know they hear you. I don't know, maybe now the goals just come on your voice. Okay, now we can hear your voice.
Okay, all right. It's good to be back here again once again.
So, I mean, you saw the 2 goals. Do we see Tottenham coming back in the second 45 minutes?
Well, there's still a chance. This is just the first. Okay, the first half is about to end, so there's 45 minutes, so anything can still happen. But I'm just a bit surprised, I didn't expect Tottenham to go down so fast to Newcastle, because we know their recent forms. Tottenham have a better form, of recent than Newcastle. I was a bit surprised when I saw the score 2-0, within the space of how many minutes. So, but I think Tottenham still have a chance, of coming back in this game. It depends on how they tighten up their defense. And one thing for me is this Tottenham side, as good as they are, I think their major problem is the defending. They keep conceding goals. No matter how good they play, they keep conceding. So I think that's where the what's it called, Postecoglou. Yeah. I think that's what he needs to work on his team. I think he needs to tighten up their defense.
Well, he has worked more in Scotland, and maybe they don't care about conceding goals. It's about winning. But with what we are seeing here for Newcastle United, remember Newcastle United, I think they played against West Ham United, and they scored very early, and they went down 3-1 before coming back to win 4-3. But we talk about that after this timeout. Remember, it's Saturday Sports Safari, live on Solutions 93.9 FM. We get the analysis, we get the live updates, more on this dial. Do not change your dial.
The drama, the suspense, the emotions, the gang moments. Don't miss out on Nollywood movies and web series on YouTube with the YouTube Buffet plan from MTN. You can enjoy over 10 hours of Nollywood content made for you. Sharply dial *312*800# to activate the YouTube Buffet plan from MTN and start enjoying. YouTube made for you.
Oríire dé o. Oríire dé fún gbogbo ẹni tó bá fẹ́ kí ilé òun dàbí àfihàn bá pẹ̀lú àwọn oríṣiríṣi interior decorations tó gbayì lọ́dọ̀ Fasco Ventures. Fasco Ventures ló ń ta ojúlówó curtains àti accessories, breaking stone, leather damask, American bed sheets, plain voile, merino damask, cotton poles and accessories. Kódà kẹ́ foríṣiríṣi duvet tàbí fibre pillows àbí fibre duvet níbẹ̀ bá ṣe wá fẹ́ sí ni wọ́n ń tà fáwọn aláràtúntà àtẹlẹyọyọ. Ìyẹn wholesales and retail. Fasco Ventures head office wa wà ní shop 17 and 19. Block A First Gate 5x10 New Ife Road Bọ́lá Ìgè International Market New Gbagi Ìbàdàn. A sì tún wà ní shop 2 shop A Fasco Plaza First Gate New Ife Road Bọ́lá Ìgè International Market New Gbagi Ìbàdàn. Telephone 0802-376-3426 tàbí 0803-3355-771. Fasco Ventures ọ̀gá ni wá nínú ká ṣe lé lóge.
Every day when my children return from school, I don't recognize them. Hello, do I know you?
It's us, mommy.
But these dirty, sweaty uniforms and socks, we're clean in the morning. Everything don't transform. I understand though, school is hectic. It takes energy to come home this transformed. So I make sure they have some nutritious Milo at breakfast.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
Ibadan brings up for a life-changing encounter as Tefila Charismatic International presents Wato, Words and Tongues Only. Theme, Eya Asha Eya, I am that I am. Ministry with Holy Ghost and Power, Soji Adeleke, Oluwaloni Bisi, Pastor Silas Omoloye, Dave Ubo, Obed Basi, and the host, John Olumayowa. Watto will be happening live on the 26th of April 2024 by 10 p.m. at Tafo Arena, Ijokodo, Ibadan. For more information, please call 0706 891 1859. 0706 891 1859. Word, worship, wonders under one roof with one God. Watto, an encounter with I Am That I Am.
It's Saturday Sports Safari.
Okay, 122 is the time. Welcome back to Saturday Sports Safari live on Solutions 939 FM. 45 minutes. First 45 minutes between Newcastle United and Tottenham for that score line.
Well, it is 2-0. I want us to go back to the history of Tottenham and Newcastle United. I decided to go dig up the history of these two sides and to look at the history, the win, the draw, and the losses of both. So far, so good. They've played 31 games together. And for the home game, Newcastle has won 10. They've drawn 3, and then they've lost 3. That's to Tottenham Hotspur. And so far, so good. Home win for Tottenham Hotspur has been 12. The draw has been 0, and the loss has been 4. I want to look at it this way. Do you think Tottenham really has got a chance, at the home front of Newcastle?
Yeah, of course, they have a chance, It all depends on how they approach the second half. And we know Tottenham this season, especially under this Ange, we know what they do. They don't care about, he pays more attention to the attack, with less focus. So I think that's, if you look at some of their games, some of the teams they've played, you expect them to win certain games, but because of their defending, and that's what's affecting them in this game, This is a Tottenham side with the likes of Son. You have Son in there, Kulusevski,
Who are you?
But I think it's all about how you approach it, and we know from what we've seen of Tottenham this season, he will keep attacking. So
yeah,
it's all a matter of if they get chances, can they take their chances? If they can do that well, and if they can try to maybe shore up at the back, then they have a chance. But if they keep, because I remember their game against Chelsea this season. I remember that game very well. They went ahead 2 goals, and Chelsea came back, and they were a man down, and he kept attacking, and so I think that approach is what we have managers like this that they kind of like maybe stubborn, or they like to stick to their way of a pattern of play. But
are we not seeing a two attacking side here? Two attacking sides are playing each other. You look at how the defense line of Tottenham was before the first goal. Everybody went on to attack.
Exactly.
And you look at the guys at the back. You look at the 2 guys up front, Gordon, Isak. Look at the second goal here. Look at how Gordon rushed down to, charge the goalkeeper, press down. Right? They attacked from behind. Right, see. Meaning there was a big mistake. That was the same way.
Yeah, exactly. Tottenham, they like to pass from the back, the typical pass from the back, build up play, and that's one thing. Like I was saying, Postecoglou in particular, if you look at Tottenham this season, he hardly changes that style, no matter what is, what they are. Like I was saying about that Chelsea game, I think they were a man or 2 men down in that game, and he kept playing this high line, and that was how Chelsea was able to come back into that game. So for this game now, I don't know. It depends on how he's able to adjust. If he can maybe make some tactical adjustments, try to be more conservative. I doubt he's going to do that, but and I think, I don't know, it's about them. If they'll get chances definitely against Newcastle. We know Newcastle they always sit low and look to hit on the counter. So whenever Tottenham get a chance, if they can utilize their chance, fine. But if they continue playing like this, I don't think they really stand a chance of getting maximum points from this game.
Okay, but looking at the bench of Tottenham and saying that of Newcastle United, the players that can also, turn things around, most especially for Tottenham Hotspur. At the moment, you've got Austin, you've got Davies, you've got Dragusin, Emerson Royal, Gil, Hodgberg, Kulusevski, Lo Celso, and Sarr. So, who are the players that can turn things around for them? Remember, Sexton Young, Solomon, Richarlison, all ruled out of this one. And Newcastle United has got players. They've got more injured
Injuries,
players
yeah, exactly.
going into this game.
That has been for Newcastle in particular. I think that I mean that was why I was even surprised. Like coming into this game, we know their injury has been. They have one of the worst injury records, in the Premier League this season. So for them to even be to be 2 goals up against Tottenham, and it shows you that at least maybe they've done something towards this game. But for Tottenham on the other hand, I think Tottenham they have players on the bench that can, the likes of Kulusevski there, with creativity, maybe bring him in. Then you look at Højbjerg. Højbjerg is also there. Maybe he can. I think Højbjerg can do a job for them in terms of controlling that midfield and stopping some of those counter runs from Newcastle, because that's been one of the major challenges. The way Newcastle pressed them for those 2 goals, you can see. But if they have someone like Højbjerg in there, like he can control and break those balls. So I think they have players that can do it. Sa is also there. Pape Sa is also there. So they have players that can maybe the coach can bring them and turn things around for them.
Okay, so in the course of the show, we'll also be looking at human interest angle stories concerning sports. I don't know if you'll be following, because I saw the story. I think it was SOJ that posted the story on a WhatsApp platform about Kaka's wife. Kaka's
I saw something like that. Yeah, I saw it yesterday. I was like,
thank God Favor is here. She will explain to us more.
Why?
If it's good to be too perfect.
I actually saw that story this morning. When I woke up, that was the first I was going on.
Okay.
Wait, let's look at the perfection she's talking about. What's perfection?
That's
but
Kaka was too perfect for her.
I still have reservations about that report.
That was an ambiguous statement. What is the perfection that actually drove her away?
Well, I don't.
Wait.
Favor,
let us check it.
I want to know the perfection.
Let us check. That's okay. We all know Kaka. We know how successful he is.
One of the most gentle players in football history.
Another thing about Kaka is,
he's very.
He has won everything.
Yeah.
Talking about a
World Cup
footballer,
winner, Champions League
winner, and we know what we've been seeing about Brazilians.
Yeah.
Remember Neymar? He was in a rape case which he won. Dani Alves. What's this guy? Robinho, Ronaldinho.
A lot of them. Adriano, he also.
Yes. So this guy is perfect, and if the lady could say that
it's because of perfection,
the guy could do everything. Is it bad to be too perfect?
There is perfection in
yes, you people will still be talking about Ashraf Hakimi, the Hakimi style.
Wait.
Actually, I still have reservations about. To be honest, I don't want to believe.
There is something fishy. It can't be just perfection. It's not perfection. Something is up. Number one, probably there is an interest in the money she's going to get.
Money?
Women are always after.
I don't get what type of money.
Of course,
when did Kaka retire? Kaka retired like many years ago now. So
no, there is something still fishy. I mean, I can't. It can't be only perfection. I'm serious.
That's why I said I don't want to believe that story.
There's an underlying so blah 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 underneath the story. It can't be perfection alone.
Because
when I say a perfect husband,
man,
and then I now say because it's too perfect. If you put water in his mouth, that's how you find it. If you put salt there, that's how you find it.
But speaking of Kaka, I think for me, from the Kaka we know, like the Kaka we saw when he was playing
as a footballer,
he's one player that he's very easygoing. He's highly talented. I think he even won the Ballon d'Or. He's a Ballon d'Or winner. So to tell you how Kaka, he does his thing on the pitch. No off field. He doesn't have any off field issues. And he's he's one of the most religious. We know that he's a very good staunch Christian.
If there's anything,
so back then, so during his playing day, he had any off field issues, and many years after his retirement, we are seeing this kind of a story come out. So
if there's anything I know, marriage is very sacred, and that particular institution, you can never know what's really going on between the couple.
Or maybe it's just some of this story. Maybe it's just a sensational
husband. Let's go on. Hold it. Oh, Kunubi Kosala, am I a perfect man? I hope am I too perfect? By the way, she just dropped Lemon Network on the platform. But let's continue. Let's continue.
Like Favor said, how can you say because you should even be happy having a perfect husband.
There is perfection and
because nowadays we see divorce rates divorce everywhere. So if someone is coming out to say she's leaving her husband or is leaving his or her spouse because he or she is too perfect, then what kind of reason?
My husband is the best. But Favor is saying there's something fishy. Let's go on the break
fishy.
and we'll talk more about that.
Fishy.
Same as we look at more updates on the show. It's Saturday Sports Safari, live on Solutions 93.9 FM. Something fishy.
Something what? Taking fire. Tell me what's the matter. Don't do that. You wanna come on, yeah. TD, man. Now she caused this matter. Said I'm sorry, man. Cause I don't call, I don't text, I buy gifts, I don't beg, but you don't want it. You don't want it. You don't take, you don't touch, I can't take it. It's too much, but you don't want it. You don't want it. Wait. Something fishy going down. Something fishy. Why you do me so, my baby? Yeah. Something fishy going down. Something fishy. Something fishy. Wait, baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh wait. Something fishy going down. Something fishy. Why you do me so, my baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh yeah. Something fishy going down. Something fishy. Something fishy. Something fishy in my kitchen's going down. Reminiscing to when I'm kissing your holy ground. Girl, I know you miss me gone, and I want to keep you far. But you just a shit to me. Cause I don't call, I don't text, I buy gifts, I don't beg, but you don't want it. You don't want it. You don't take, you don't touch, I can't take it. It's too much, but you don't want it. You don't want it. Something fishy going down. Something fishy. Why you do me so, my baby? Yeah. Something fishy going down. Something fishy. Something fishy. Wait, baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh wait. Something fishy going down.
It is your weekend radio station, baby.
Something fishy going down.
It is your weekend radio station, baby. You look so fine tonight, and you matching my energy. Let me see your goodie bag. Give me love for my time. I don't see many but me already. And we go together, giddy giddy. Plenty of pop. Baby, me just sorrow. Emotional roller coaster. Is a big palaba. Let me see your goodie bag. Give me love for my time. I don't see many but me already. And we go together, giddy giddy. See by Nicky sorrow. How many more face are gone? How many more face are gone? Face are gone, face are. See by Nicky sorrow, say. How many more face are say? How many more face are say?
See me love you long time. You like why you come fine. Anytime when I'm thinking about you, they do me one kind. I'm okay, I got plans for you. There's time for you. Nothing when you want to, you know, if it escape us, I get the time for you. Baby, baby. Me so kale. Baby, me kalo sibe. Then keep on sibe. Baby, baby. Me so kale. Baby, me kalo sibe. Then keep on sibe.
Plenty of pop. Baby, me just sorrow. Emotional roller coaster. Is a big palava. Let me see your goodie bag. Give me love you for my time. I don't see many but me already. And we go together, giddy giddy. See by Nicky sorrow. How many more face are gone? How many more face are gone? Face are gone, face are. See by success.
Well, Jiggy Forever album of by Young John, Full My Tank, Young John featuring Don Baba J, Don Jazzy on that one, and Timani King, sorry, how many I want to talk myself? Well, and Ratiba came into the studio and he had to put his hand on his mouth, surprised with that score line he's seeing currently on the screen.
I need to sing this. He put his mouth in his hand and he's like, ha. Oh, I was expecting it. It's shock.
So many tickets are to be torn, but about to be torn. But let's put it that way. Who's a big subbed off baby injury for Tottenham Hotspur? But hey, we've got yellow network, we've got the green network, we've got the red network on our Facebook fan page. Solutions 939 FM. Katsi, a Shooting Stars fan. Couldn't be where sometimes. Yes, not even sometimes. She's a staunch Shooting Stars fan, but her radar about European teams that she's supporting, I don't even understand. Sometimes she can come out to say she likes this club today, like that club tomorrow. And now let's go straight and check more updates. It is how many minutes at the St. James's Park, Favor?
Well, it's 48 minutes 33 seconds at the moment, and it's still 2-0. Someone's about to be subbed off. So are we still going back to this Kaka? Because I really want to let you know some of the things that may be happening in that marriage.
Yes, we'll surely talk about that. Newcastle United just made their fourth sub of this game this afternoon. To let us know who, Pedro Porro has been subbed off from that game. And, who's coming on board from that end from Angel Postecoglou? Remember, it's going to be more of who knows how to bring in goals for Tottenham Hotspur, and they're about to look for a counter attack. Oh, they were blocked. So let's go back. Emerson Royale, was brought in from that end. Okay, so Favor Oloruntola, I know you are trying to dig up more information concerning Kaka's ex-wife. 1:39 is the time. You will still tell us more. You will still tell us.
Specialist.
I love that. I love that topic.
But a live update coming from the Spanish La Liga this afternoon.
It's a 1-0 draw. First half, 37 minutes in action. Atletico Madrid and Girona. And that goal was scored by Derek A. That's 0-1. From there, we have about 4-5 yellow cards in that particular game within 37 minutes.
Not even 4-5. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five yellow cards.
I think more is still coming.
More still coming first for the 5 minutes. And Antoine Griezmann equalizing for Atletico Madrid in that one. For Dovby, who scored in the earlier part of the game, Girona. But what went wrong with Girona? We saw Girona as a team that was giving a lot of people money to cash out from. But look at where Girona is on the La Liga log, and they don't look like a team.
Is that another goal? 3-0 for Newcastle. Ishaki!
You can see what I was saying.
But I don't understand.
I thought the substitution was like
almost non-existent.
I don't get.
Look at that.
But I don't. But Rotiba needs to come in. Maybe we check. Maybe we are still checking. But Isaac should be the player of the month.
What?
He should be the player of the month. I mean, look at goal scored. Was it last week?
Yeah, last week.
Got a brace.
Last week, yeah, he scored 2 last week.
Come on. This is crazy.
But my question now is, Newcastle's just realized that they've lost the season and then they're trying to regain ground or worse. Because I think towards the beginning of the second half and then the last half, they just went down. Now this miraculous rebirth of Newcastle is giving me concerns.
I'm not really that sorry, because last season, this same Newcastle Tottenham lost by 6 goals to 1. So
Don't misinterpret me. I'm saying I feel like this rebirth is just should be checked.
It's not a matter of regret. It's a matter of it's a matter of what's happening on the game. It's a matter of how Tottenham are playing.
I am not talking about Tottenham here. I'm talking about Newcastle.
I didn't place any bet. I'm just you mean Newcastle? Yeah. Newcastle.
I'm talking about Newcastle.
But this is okay.
Their previous games were not so good.
Yeah, injury has affected them. Like we say, injury has really affected them.
Affected which team?
We know what they did. You know what Newcastle did last season.
No, which team are you talking about?
Newcastle.
If you were not a Manchester United
injury affected
fan.
Newcastle United.
Yes.
What was the scoreline last season?
It was 6-1
in favor of
Newcastle. This same tie.
And this Newcastle United has got more players injured than Tottenham.
Yeah, exactly. So
there's big wahala.
There's wahala.
Let me first say something. Couldn't be because I loaded the 9 mobile. I won't load any card again. But Favor, did you load any?
No, I've not. Maybe when another one drops, just
leave
it
network.
Specially for me.
We have the yellow network. We have the green network.
I want the green one. Leave it specially for me.
Wait. The green network. One. You loaded it?
No, I didn't.
You didn't load it.
I'm waiting for the next one though.
Okay.
So if you really want to be a part of this, just jump on our Facebook page right this moment. Solutions 939 FM. You never can tell when the next one's gonna drop. Can't see Shitty Stars SC.
Sure.
Okay. No problem.
We don't want Wala, but this is my logo Wala. There's a big Wala for Tottenham Hotspur at the St. James's Park.
No logo. I'm a logo. Build that
logo. I wish you would I'm a fucking star. I can't need my table timber. Logo lomo, wole ba, ino tonton, wole ba. I know people they where they pray for me, and those way no day for me. In the 15, with my bros every day for streets. I know they chase who they did top 3. So many people, them they hate on me, but for alone just still they hate on me. So many people talk say them they for me, but then they carry that cake from me. God no go shame me, and I'll be rising. They'll be watching. One be no ordinary, oh, sharing one. Wahala for who no like me. I know they for you. If you know they for me, go buy. Offer baby tini bow. Offer baby sherry cow. All I
Sarajino Mayawu. Ijirano Farita. Serimota Lano Kubo. Sanileku. Wala be like a bicycle. They don't want to give me a killer. They want me kai for yakata. But me I got the baba. What it back there? Every door I like, you know I let it go. Ijirano Biremo Serimota. I got the Jesus to be called so. Ejeka dupe. Penny your color.
So many people, them they hate on me. Before alone, just see they hate on me. So many people talk, say them they for me, but then they carry their cake from me. God no go shame me, and I'll be rising, and they'll be watching. One be no ordinary, oh sharing. Wahala for who no like me. I know they for you, if you know they for me, goodbye. Offer baby tiba, offer baby sherry cow. Olori buruku wole ya le mi. Thank God for grace wole pade mi. Ṣe lọ bínú pé wọ̀jọba lé mi. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ tẹ́ bá kọ màṣíní adé mi. Tablestone, you know say mo ebun gan. That forget to bring your brother to the table gan. Godspeed, ọmọ no be table kan. Mo lè bínú èmi gangan ní table wọn.
Ìdè mi ti já. Oníṣẹ́ láti rí tèmi rò láyé. Ìdè mi ti já.
Wahala for you who don't like me. I know they for you, if you know they for me. Offer baby timba, offer baby sherry cow. Ọlọ́run fẹ́, Ọlọ́run jẹ́.
Fẹ́rẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́, kó má gbé mi lọ o. Sàwádà, ológo, ẹ̀dídá, kó má gbé wa lọ sí ibi ayọ̀ tiwa o.
Q-Dotty lórúkọ mi. Jirafa Karima, Adofu Adaselibu, Elimoda Lana Pupos,
Malogo. Q-Dotty like the wala. There's a big wala. I mean, who makes that kind of sub?
I'm telling you, son.
Who makes that kind of sub? You drop some mean from your team. One of the most, fantastic players in your team. You dropping that one?
I'm really surprised. Also, from an FPL point of view, that's a very bad.
I'm happy. I'm happy. I almost signed this on mean because I made some changes in my midfield. No, does he want to defend or what? If he has to be a good coach,
I think this is what I'm saying. I think he has realized that he needs to make because the way it is now, Tottenham, Newcastle is really pressurizing them, and their midfield they totally they don't have any presence. So he brought in Hoyt back there. I think he's trying to just stabilize things in that midfield to at least give them a chance of going forward, because the way it's going around, they can't even get to leave their own half of the field, which is what we are saying. Like, it just needs to do, change tactics, change the formation.
They don't need show post the Congo.
The way it's going, if care is not taken, Newcastle might still get more goals in this game.
Let's go on a break. When we come back, we talk more. Do not go anywhere.
The drama, the suspense, the emotions, the gang moments. Don't miss out on Nollywood movies and web series on YouTube with the YouTube Buffet plan from MTN. You can enjoy over 10 hours of Nollywood content made for you. Sharply dial *312*800# to activate the YouTube Buffet plan from MTN and start enjoying. YouTube made for you.
Hello, excuse me. This Milo pack looks different. I'm seeing support energy release, BAM, on the pack. Is it the same Milo?
No, this one is new and improved. The support energy release means when you give your kids Milo as part of breakfast, you are giving them energy they need to go to school.
I like this one.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Oríire dé o. Oríire dé fún gbogbo ẹni tó bá fẹ́ kí ilé òun dàbí àfihànbá pẹ̀lú àwọn oríṣiríṣi interior decorations tó gbayì lọ́dọ̀ Fasco Ventures. Fasco Ventures ló ń ta ojúlówó curtains àti accessories, breaking stone, leather damask, American bedsheet, plain voile, merino damask, cotton poles and accessories. Kódà kẹ́ foríṣiríṣi duvet tàbí fibre pillows àbí fibre duvet níbẹ̀ bá ṣe wá fẹ́ sí ni wọ́n ń tà fáwọn alára tó tà àtẹlẹyọyọ. Ìyẹn wholesale and retail. Fasco Ventures head office wa wà ní shop 17 and 19. Block A First Gate 5x10 New Ife Road Bọ́lá Ìgè International Market New Gbagi Ìbàdàn. A sì tún wà ní shop 2 shop A Fasco Plaza First Gate New Ife Road Bọ́lá Ìgè International Market New Gbagi Ìbàdàn. Telephone 0802-376-3426 tàbí 0803-3355-771. Fasco Ventures ọ̀gá ni wá nínú ká ṣe lé lóge.
It's Saturday Sports Safari.
Welcome back. I think we're talking about the substitution that Postecoglou made.
I did this intentionally.
Why?
You were busy loading card.
The card has entered.
You were loading cards on the Facebook page.
Somebody have loaded. Someone have loaded.
Which one?
The green one.
The green one. What of the yellow one?
I don't know.
What of the? Tell me, are you loading any card here?
Unfortunately, I'm not even on.
Because your phone is down.
I've not been able to load anything. My network is not cooperating.
Hey, yeah. Hey. Will this be a red card? If there's going to be a red card for Tottenham in this one, that means it's over.
It's a disaster right now. It's a yellow.
That means Madison was lucky to have gotten me a yellow card there. Facebook.com/solutions939FM. That is where the giveaway cards are. Courtesy Oyinkansola Shooting Stars fan. And by the way, let's quickly check updates coming from the world of tennis. The Monte Carlo Masters. Stefanos Tsitsipas is up against Jannik Sinner. Stefanos Tsitsipas won the first set 6-4 against Sinner, and Jannik Sinner is leading the second set 4-1. So is Sinner going to cause problem at the Monte Carlo Masters.
I think Sina is becoming the player of the in tennis so far because since the beginning of the year he has been winning games, doing the unexpected things. Right now he's trying to get a winner. So I think, well, I won't be surprised if he wins this one again. You know, Sina is becoming the man of the the tennis.
What happened to him in the first set? 4-6.
The tennis player of the year. Well, there's still a chance for him there. We know his ability. You know, he has done it in the past, so I think he can still do it again. And that's if his opponent doesn't lose guard.
Okay, but looking at another game going down today, 2:30.
Well, that's a game between Novak Djokovic and Kasper Ruud.
Semi-final of this one, and I'm planning, or I wish to see Jannik Sinner and Novak Djokovic in the final of the Monte Carlo.
That'll be a very interesting. It will be a very interesting game. You know Novak Djokovic, the way he plays, and Sinner, the rising star. So it's going to be very interesting. Actually, I also look forward to that kind of contest. Because right now it seems Sinner seems to be the only one giving those older guys. Alcaraz is currently injured. Alcaraz is currently injured. Medvedev is also in the what's it called, Dimitrov. So I think Sinner is doing very well this time around.
Nadal is speaking his game.
Nadal is quarter to semi-retired. Semi-retired.
Okay, quickly checking updates at the Billie Jean King Cup, Group 1, Asia Oceania, Jonah Golan, Linzu, Rutuja, Boshale, Yayi Yang, Soyu Park, Lulu Soon. All won their games earlier today. Looking at the Group 1 Europe Africa Playoff 1-3, Tamira Pizajek defeated Anok Kovmond 6-2, 6-3 as Seja Kroos is up against Suzanne Lamens. Kroos is leading 3-6 in the first set. Remember, we've got a playoff 4-6. Europe Africa, Joan Christian defeated Adelina Lukanova 6-3, 7-5. Clara Turson is up against Daja Samansi Staja. It was Samansi Staja lost the first set 1-6, and going straight to the second set that just started. Now moving away from tennis beats, let's go back to football. So let's talk about the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Qualifying for the Olympics. What?
Ebenezer!
Hey!
I was waiting for you to finish.
Ebenezer!
Let
me. Okay. Ebenezer. It's like we are going to block your. I'm going to block your line. So the time you just come here and be loading card. Abi. Okay now. We know the things you have been sharing. What you've been sharing on your platform. Keep sharing. Keep sharing, and you've never shared this one.
No problem.
You've never shared this show, Abi.
No Allah.
You've never shared this show.
No
Continue, Allah. Ebenezer. Continue. Carry.
What you are sharing, God knows it.
Okay, so this is 154. Let's go about the Super Falcons, Tommy. The first leg, yes, we were all scared, been hoping that it was going to be a difficult one in South Africa when Nigeria plays us, the Bayana in the return leg, but it ended goalless. Can we say we have a team, we have, a team that is returning to the Olympics after 16 years to go and come up with surprises?
With the draws?
Well,
what surprise are we going
with what we've seen so far, though at least kudos to the girls, they were able to qualify back in the Olympics after 16 whole solid years. Even the dream team, the male team also, they've not qualified in like almost the same amount of time. So I think the Falcons, credit to them. But now looking forward, going into the Olympic, I don't know. I'm still having. If you look at the way the girls played, you won't say, though they were able to grind out that result. Even the first leg back here in Nigeria, we saw the way they struggled, in that game. So going to South Africa, luckily they were able to hold out for a draw. I don't know. It depends on what the coach wants to do. If they can bring in more players, try to see how they can work together going forward. Because at the Olympics, we'll be facing, depending on, I don't think the groupings are out yet, but
the groupings are out, and we have. We'll quickly take out, reel out the teams Nigeria will be playing at the Olympics, most especially for the ladies, playing against Spain, Japan, Brazil, and playing against Brazil. Well, as Mata retired,
so you can imagine. Look at the caliber of those. Japan, we know Japan. They are rising. Brazil, they've always been there when it comes to female. So it's going to be
Spain.
Spain also, the
World
champions. Yeah, world champions.
World champions, and that's also
so.
That caused problem for the Spanish Federation president.
Yes. So that's like a group of deaths for the Falcons. It will take a miracle for them to survive.
Let's be sincere.
Somebody says on this, like after the qualification, that okay, they will just go to the Olympics and play their normal 3 games and come back. Because looking at that group, we don't have much hope, except something miraculous can happen. But the way it's looking now. I don't know. It depends on what they want to do. Maybe something might, football, anything can happen in football. But based on paper, I don't think the Falcons stand any chance right there.
But
let's just be happy.
They say that Olympics is to participate.
I think that was before. Right now, right now, it's not just about participating.
The money involved last week.
Yeah, the money. Just last week, I don't know if you saw the World Athletics announced for the first time in Olympics history, gold medals will be getting prize rewards, $50,000. So it has never. So now, we are gradually moving from a situation whereby, they used to say, like you said, Olympics is all about participating. But nowadays, it's not just about participating. You want to have something. You want to look back and say, okay, this is what you've achieved.
Aside the medals,
the medals. So I think for the Falcons, I don't know. it's difficult.
Okay, but now moving on, let's talk about the Nigeria Premier Football League. Remember, games have now been rescheduled based on date and time. Well, we're meant to have games today in the NPFL, but now those games have been shifted to tomorrow. That's the game between Enugu Rangers, Abia Warriors, Aimba versus Heartland FC of Owerri. Looking at other games where we have Aqua United, Niger Tornadoes, that one is going down on Tuesday, which is Aqua United taking on Niger Tornadoes, Bayelsa United taking on Katsina United. Remo Stars are traveling to play Doma United, Kwara United being the guests of Gombe United. Rivers United hosting Plateau United, Shooting Stars hosting Lobby Stars. That game will be played on Tuesday. Sporting Lagos game. That will be in Lagos against Sunshine Stars, the Southwest Derby, Bendel Insurance, Kano Pillars. Tommy, we look at this. Look at Enugu Rangers on the top of the log. Lobby Stars second with 51 points. Both Rema Stars is third with 49 points. Ayimba is fourth with 48 points. For Shooting Stars, picking a win against Kano Pillars on the road.
That was a very, very, a very fantastic results. We were here last week speaking about that.
Why would you say fantastic? You loaded a card from
discussing that game.
I didn't load it. It was a business that I've got that.
Credit to 3SC going to Kano. Kano has always been a very difficult place for teams to go and pick points. We know how hostile that environment is for most teams that go there. So I think 3SC, they did a very, very super job there, getting maximum points. So now, and they're looking good right now the way it is on the table. So if they can just consolidate that by getting 3 points here in Ibadan,
against Lobby.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, why not? If they can go away to Kano Pillars, who is Lobby Stars?
Lobby Stars is a team.
I know Lobby Stars is a team, but we know in terms of record, actually, Lobby Stars doesn't even match Kano Pillars.
No offense, I believe that this is just a lost cause for Shooting Stars Sports Club.
Lost cause, like I don't know.
I don't think this can ever be a win for Shooting Stars.
It's in Ibadan. Never don't.
It's Lobby Stars.
Well, in Ibadan, if it's in Ibadan, Shooting Stars have a chance.
They have a chance.
Yes.
Okay, let's look at Lobby's.
Did you ever think Shooting Stars would go to Kano and get all 3 points? No Shooting Stars would have even imagined that kind of a.
But wait, Lobby Stars is second. Yes, I understand that the run of Lobby Stars has been poor: 2 draws, 1 loss, and 2 wins. But I believe that they would want to defend, even albeit on the road, against Shooting Stars Sports Club.
You mean Lobby Stars?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. They stand a good chance, of.
I mean, Shooting Stars doesn't stand a chance against Lobby.
Well, I don't think so. I think that win against Kano Pillars, you know what? It will give them like confidence. That's like a confidence booster.
Morale booster. Recording 2 wins
Two
on
wins
the road.
On the road is not easy in Nigerian Premier League.
Favor don't.
Man, that's like it's like going into a battle with
like someone posted. You
know.
When is this game?
I think.
What?
When is this game?
It's going to be on Tuesday now.
On Tuesday. What
you would have, you will be off duty.
What am I doing on Tuesday?
You are off.
I'm going to go watch this match.
But remember,
you win.
Favor,
They will win.
No, this is it. If Favor, no, she'll be done on Tuesday morning. She'll go home, freshen up, and
come back
to watch
probably
the game.
Stay over till the next day.
Whoa, Favor, let me tell you something. Shooting stars lose.
Don't
I will lodge you. No, I will lodge her in a hotel. I will lodge you in a hotel. Order pepper soup for you.
All expense paid.
Wait. Somebody send a message here. Somebody send a message here. Say, can't believe you are saying this, Favor. You form my hand, oh. Wallahi.
I think you should even be happy that after the positive run of results, they are coming back to Ibadan, and I'm very sure the players will be feeling.
When you are looking for trouble, you just go to the exact place to get the trouble. I'm just looking for trouble.
You're looking for trouble.
Yeah.
You're
I'm getting trouble.
No, but actually, with what we've seen so far, with results, it shows that anybody can pick points anywhere.
Exactly. Yes.
It is not about you playing at home now. It is what we call the professional league.
Yeah, I think that's one area the Nigerian league has improved, especially this season, last season also. Before this kind of thing is very, if teams go away, you dare not even try to maybe try to reason to get all 3 points, because the crowds are the weak ground. They will not take it lightly. But nowadays teams go away, get points. Kano has been a ground where in the past seasons teams that go away there and get some results, we know what they face, in terms of hostility, in terms of violence, that kind of thing. But nowadays those things are gradually reduced. I think is a plus for the MPFL and the management of the league.
Jala Osho Henry is saying something. So many talk points during the week. Shooting Stars won, Kano Pillars. Oh, okay, Manchester City Real Madrid go.
Yeah, that is the UEFA Champions League.
Jala Osho Henry, I would like you to give me your own 2 cents concerning the game between Lobby Stars and Shooting Stars, because I already tipped Lobby to win this one. Actually, I won't take back my words. So what do you think will happen on the 16th
Favor
on
for
Tuesday?
Favor for USC.
At this point in time, me for me see.
Okay.
I will not.
I will use your money to chop bread and akara.
I refuse to.
You know where?
But you're sounding confident that Lobby Stars will. The way you sound so confident.
I'm just.
I don't know.
Favor, I go take your money chop fried rice.
I know they put money for this.
I have money today.
You have money.
I have money today.
Yeah,
I want to Sogundo Goji. All right, well, we'll talk about the UEFA Champions League return leg, most especially what may turn out to happen to Thomas Tuchel. His side played out 2-2 draw against Arsenal. The Emirates are going to the Allianz Arena. Manchester City played out 3-0 draw against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. And they're coming to Etihad Stadium. And, we look at what may also happen to Liverpool after conceding 3 goals against Atalanta.
After walking alone. Let's put it that way.
They were alone on that night.
So, we are not Lone Rangers here. We are sports presenters having fun in the studio. And, we are looking for who has the power. Is it the Abudi Sheka? Or what's that power of Odumeje said? And by the way, this Abidi Sheka. You don't like peace, you want war, and war is happening at Newcastle United's home ground, St. James's Park.
Where's the other goal?
But let's quickly check some updates before going on a music break, guys. Updates coming from the Spanish La Liga this afternoon. It is Atletico Madrid 2.
Girona 1.
Girona 1. And who's got the second goal for Atletico Madrid? That is Angel Correa. That shows that these guys, and that's with an assist coming from Alvaro Morata. We're going to break. We'll be right back. Odumeje, brand new song, Flavor. Pause.
What's that to go?
on yourself. I'm the war, I'm the fight, I'm the battle. I got the powers. I got the powers. I'm about to release my powers. I'm about to release my powers. Ay, 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 ay. Abito sheka, kanduka kandusa, lebre la mandi, palebo senelebo. Abito sheka, da buskaba, le face fale, inda boski, parose.
Banu menu menu meji, banu menu menu meji, banu menu menu meji, banu menu menu meji. I got the power. I got the power.
Citadel, Santus, Sanatorium, pandemic, epidemic, pandemonium, catastrophe, cataclysm. I'm a burning fire. I'm a burning fire. Ay, 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 ay. Abito sheka, kanduka kandusa, lebre la mandi, palebo senelebo. Abito sheka, da buskaba, le face fale, inda boski, parose.
Banu menu menu meji, banu menu menu meji, banu menu menu meji, banu menu menu meji. I got the power. I got the power. Power pass power. Power pass power. Power day day day. Power day day day.
It's Solutions 939, baby.
It is your weekend radio station, baby.
Yes, yes, yes. Of Lagos. Yes, yes, yes. Kiki. Yes, yes, yes. Of Lele. Yes, yes, yes. Thank God I found you. To just say I can't do without you. I'm singing again. Can't you do that too? Miss me the same. I got things to tell you. Now as I could fight, now as I could lia, now as I could be God, kelele. Now as I could fight, now as I could lia, now as I could be God, kelele. This brand new, nakupenda. Yes, 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 nakupenda. Yes, 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 nakupenda. Yes, yes, nakupenda. Yes, yes, yes. Naweza kufa, naweza kulia, naweza kupiga kelele. Naweza kufa, naweza kulia, naweza kupiga kelele. Nakupenda. Yes, yes, yes. Nakupenda. Yes, yes, yes. Nakupenda. Yes, yes. Nakupenda. Yes, yes, yes. Fresh on.
It's Solutions 939, baby.
#1 radio station in the mix. The mix. And we ain't stopping.
You guys have the best music.
Turn it up. TSOL.
The Remedy.
Solutions FM.
Baby, don't mind when you see, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like animal. I gon' lock you down like criminal. One touch feeling like 1 million. People just they watch you like a cinema. Wine bandit thing like carnival. Make sure you do nobody else. Just that approved and trusted. Just that approved and trusted. Oh, please. On the floor, I stay on mine and not to bend up. Me, I just want some pepper center. Baby, gyrate your waistline, roll it down, don't slow down, just bring up, do me down, submit down, no teasing, yeah. Baby, don't mind when you see, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal, dance make you feel like carnival. I gon' lock you down like criminal, one touch feeling like 1 million. People just they watch you like a cinema, wine bandit thing like carnival. Make sure you do nobody else. One jazzy, the way you do fantastic. Have to put on glasses, make you not blind me with this your body. Wanna see you when you pick it up. Make me want to turn into the one. Make me feel like we know they fall in life. Everything nice where you are. Baby, don't mind when you see, come give me that. I just want some pepper center. Baby, gyrate your waistline, roll it down, no slow down, just bring come to me down, submit down, no teasing, yeah. Baby, don't mind when you see, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal, dance make you feel like carnival. I gon' lock you down like criminal.
Okay, Burner Boy, tested, approved, trusted. That's the Major League DJ mix. And coming on Solutions 939 FM. And still, Saturday Sports Safari. Checking updates from Newcastle United, Tottenham Hotspur. Anything don't change? You don't show?
No showing since morning. It's 5 minutes, no showing at all.
It don't show. 2:15. You don't show.
Probably there can be an unleashing of the powers right on the pitch right
now. I did the shaker. I don't understand.
Another corner.
But you were talking about power now. You are talking about another corner.
No,
I don't understand.
The power of the corner. You understand? Let's enter the net.
Okay, updates coming from the Italian Serie A. 40 minutes of action. Lecce and Poli. It is goalless.
Well, Atletico Madrid is already on the second half as we speak. Still 2-1 against Girona.
Wow.
And it was the power was released. Power. The power.
Okay.
Power.
For all of you out there that put your money on Tottenham to score.
Otilo.
Oh, yes, I pay you till
It don't go.
It don't go.
Oh,
yes, I pay you till Tommy, what's happening there?
Otilo.
Tommy. I don't know.
I told you this is almost looking like what happened last season when the same game 6-1, he ended 6-1 and it's already falling now. Maybe we'll have 6. The way it's going because Tottenham are not even in this game at all. There's no defense. The attackers are. It's a very disjointed
it's a power that was released.
performance. I think this should be their worst.
Yes. I think Odumeje is in UK. He's in London.
I think this should be their. This is probably their worst game of the season. The way they played. Wow. Nobody expected this from Newcastle, to be honest.
Where is this game gone?
It's gone. There's no.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's gone. Yo, no traces. They don't carry me the go way I don't know. They don't carry me the go way I don't know. They don't carry me the go way I don't know.
I can feel this vibration right in my head. Mind on me. Never believe when they say they got you. One cause I go high, I go party till the night. Come on with my NS. We in the club, but my people done this. You can feel the energy. Boy, I'm so beautiful. You don't go. I'm so beautiful. Oh, you're so beautiful. You don't go. Oh, you're so beautiful. Say they be few. I don't talk. They get squad. I get good. They want test from me. I know for. They don't set trust. I know fall. But in my every city. Move from one leg over. More you want 360. I want to sell it. I want a celebrity. Phone on D&D. My nigga the PC. Cause I go high, I go party till the night. Come on with my NSO. We in the club, but my people done this. You can feel the energy. Oh, you're so beautiful. You don't go. You're so beautiful.
Fucking gone. You can't find it.
Oh, you're so beautiful. You don't go.
Well, Pokoli, Hot Kid, Otilo, remember, Pokoli also did Jokoriko, where also featured Q. Alagbe. But now let's move on, guys, and let's quickly check some live updates ahead of the next couple of games in the English Premier League this afternoon. We're getting updates concerning the Manchester City game, going on in the next few minutes, what the lineup looks like for Wolverhampton Wanderers as well. We're looking at the game against Nottingham Forest on the show this afternoon. Remember, you can be part of the show not only about listening to the analysis, but also winning yourself airtime, which we have on our Facebook fan page. Shout out to Okunubi Oyinkosola giving us the airtime live. And for those of you loading, please remember to send a comment that you won these cards or you loaded these cards, right? Live updates coming this afternoon, looking at Manchester City's team against Luton Town.
All right, we have the team list for Luton Town. That is Kaminski, we have Oyedima, we have Brook, we have Ashiko, we have Doherty, we have Berry, Buckley, Clark, Townsend, Chung, and Morris. For Manchester City team, we have Edison in the goal post, Lewis, Diaz, Akonji, Gavidol, we have Kovacic, we have Bruno, Nunes, Alvarez, Doku, and of course Allen. For the substitution for the Manchester City team, Ortega, Moreno, we have Walker, Nathan Ake, Grealish, we have Rodrigo, Bernardo, Gomez, Phil Foden, and Bob for that.
Okay, well, I knew that for Phil Foden may not be able to start, looking at the injury he copped up in the game against Real Madrid, right? But looking at this, look at the first 11 for Manchester City against Luton Town. How many goals should we be expecting in this one?
At least 3 goals, at least.
At least?
At least 3 goals.
Okay.
At least, I mean, don't let me be fiery.
Against Luton at the Etihad, and there's nothing Luton can do. I even fear for them already.
You fear for who?
For Luton.
because it's Manchester City.
Of
Well,
course.
I feel this is the chance.
Manchester City dropped point in their last Premier League game, so they want to recover as soon as possible.
Is it about the recovery or breaking the record Arsenal has set to actually have the highest goal scored? This is a chance that Manchester
Of course,
City
it's the
can
same
do.
thing. It's the same thing. If they break us, it's all about fighting for right now. They're in contention. If they win this game, definitely they go top. And they'll be hoping tomorrow.
For the meantime.
And I'm hoping that by tomorrow, Liverpool and Arsenal probably slips up. So it's a straight win for them. There's no analysis on this.
Okay, looking at the next game, we have Wolverhampton Wanderers and Nottingham Forest. Remember, for Nottingham Forest, they are looking, they want to avoid relegation, or Lionel has also confirmed that they need to avoid relegation. Yeah. But let's first look at Wolverhampton Wanderers starting lineup. We've got Sar, Semedo, Bueno. We have Kiuma, Toti, Doherty, Gomez, Lemina, Doyle, Sarabia, Konha. And looking at the bench, we've got Bentley, Keane, Berno, Bernat, Nwanga, Traore, Dawson, Shirewa, and Fraser. Now, looking at the Nottingham Forest squad going into this one, we have Sels, Williams, Marilo, Olaino, Omobami Dele, Danilo, Yachts, Reina, Gibbs, White, Hodgson, Odoi, and Wood. Looking at the subs, we've got Turner, Tavares, Sangare, Tofolo, Dominguez, Niakate, Origi, Montel, and Ribeiro. But looking at this one, this is going to be a tough one, but I see Wolverhampton Wanderers getting the 3 points here.
Well, yeah, Wolves they've been in good form this season, under Gary O'Neill. Nobody expected they will even be where they are right now. Gary O'Neill has done a very good job for them. Though in recent weeks they've dropped a bit, but I think they are still good, good to get at least something from this game. Nottingham, on the other hand, are trying to save themselves from the relegation fight. So, and Nottingham is playing at home, so that's like maybe home advantage for Nottingham Forest. But it's going to be a tough game actually. But I think Wolves might get something in this game.
Okay, Wolves getting something in this one, and failure for for Nottingham Forest to get that 3 points shows that there will be not really just a big problem. They will be dropping, but depending on Luton Town's results.
Yeah, Nottingham also has this point deduction issue, so
yes,
it's really not certain. So they just have to get all the points they can get right now.
3 points for Nottingham Forest. We give the team 28 points, moving to the 16th spot. Remember, Everton also had point deduction as well.
Yeah.
So it's a season of point deduction. But let's move on. Live updates coming from the Spanish La Liga this afternoon.
Atletico Madrid had already gotten a goal, making it 3-1 against Girona. 55 minutes. Who's got that goal, actually?
Well, Antoine Griezmann getting a bracer in this one. Now, moving on the show this afternoon, let's check more updates. Well, I know a lot of Tottenham fans was just, what we are seeing here, these guys, they don't know what really happened. They just saw goals coming in.
They really don't. I don't know. Maybe they didn't train before this. I don't.
They didn't train.
It does look like
they gas fire Postecoglou.
The first minute of this game, everything just started going down for them.
Just turning on you.
Just turning down.
They never expected it. Full time.
They never see this coming.
They never
see this coming.
Ozilo. 4-0.
If you were to be Postecoglou right now, tell me what would you be?
I think
what would you be telling the boys?
Postecoglou just needs to. I don't blame the boy. I think I blame him because everything that happens is all on him. It goes back because he's the one that sets the team up. And like I said in the beginning, when they considered 2 goals, that's when he should have. When he considered 2 goals in the first 15 minutes of it, that's when he should have reacted. Immediately. You don't continue, and that's why there are certain managers. We talk about the great managers like Mourinho, Pep.
He knows how to run some crazy substitutions, right?
For instance, look at Jose Mourinho's teams. All the games, any game, if he concedes 2 goals in the first, he's making a substitution immediately. You don't wait, and second half, you still brought in the same lineup. Come on, you don't do that in the Premier League. I think Postecoglou just needs to, maybe calm down a bit. Or
there was a reaction. You mean someone was taking?
He reacted late. It was already late after.
Was that a good substitution?
It was not even a good substitution.
Maybe it was under pressure.
Yeah, I won't say no. I won't say we've seen him against Chelsea. That was one game that I can never forget.
Tommy, have you ever gotten yourself involved in a fight where they told you, don't go there, don't fight this guy? The guy now beats you.
Exactly.
You were not on your own.
Exactly. So I think that's what
that is how Anger Postecoglou is right now.
He's trying to show that, but Premier League he doesn't respect anything.
They send anybody.
He will shock you. He will shock you.
Idea with a smile now.
So everybody they para for Premier League, right? Candy Blinks para. We come back. We talk the UEFA Champions League. Don't go anywhere.
It's Solutions 939, baby.
939 is the dial.
I don't want no drama. I don't want no stress. But no shoujo. So I'm walking on my jet. I don't wear my body shorter. Lifestyle zero fuga. And I know they gara. Cause I get it rubber. I don't wear my body shorter. Lifestyle zero fuga. And I know they buga. One way I just want you back. I love my body shorter. Me I get it para. I love my body shorter. Cause I day on fire. I love my body shorter. Para steady para. Jam I no go there. Jam I no go there. In the long run, I go make sure I'm the best one at the head of cause tension. We will not judge that they beef us cause caution. I go give them what they ask for. There is something my also carry prosperity. Never see anything. I love my body shorter. Lifestyle zero fuga. And I know they gara. Cause I get it rubber. I love my body shorter. Lifestyle zero fuga. And I know they buga. One way I just want you back. I love my body shorter. Me I get it para. I love my body shorter. Cause I day on fire. I love my body shorter. Para steady para. Jam I no go there. Jam I no go there. I love my body shorter.
It is your weekend radio station, baby.
We the worry. Some of my men don't go. Some they still compose. Some of my men don't joke. Some they don't get good. Some of my men don't blow. And some don't get close. Some of my men they panty. They all supposed to go. But anytime to show me, Oluwa lo ń gbọ́ mi o. I beg them no tell me o. My life is not fun. Anytime to show me Oluwa lo ń gbọ́ mi o. I beg them no tell me o. My life is not fun. Every time I sit back and I reminisce, look into my past and me thank God for this. Nobody fit tell them no know my feelings, yeah. Oh yeah, every time I sit back and I reminisce, cause it's obvious, say them don't know my feelings. I look into my eyes, you go see many things, yeah. Oh.
Madam say I don't play. Madam say I don't know. Since the
99. I love this song. This time, it's more music, less talk.
We'll be back with more hit music after this commercial.
The drama, the suspense, the emotions, the gang moments. Don't miss out on Nollywood movies and web series on YouTube with the YouTube Buffet plan from MTN. You can enjoy over 10 hours of Nollywood content made for you. Sharply dial *312*800# to activate the YouTube Buffet plan from MTN and start enjoying YouTube made for you.
Hello, excuse me. This Milo pack looks different. I'm seeing support energy release, bam, on the pack. Is it the same Milo?
No, this one is new and improved. The supports energy release means when you give your kids Milo as part of breakfast, you are giving them energy they need to go to school.
Ah, I like this one.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! It's Saturday Sports Safari.
Well, started a sports safari. Well, let's take a look at the games going down in the German Bundesliga. 2 minutes simultaneously between Borussia Mönchengladbach and Borussia Dortmund. We have Bayern Munich taking on FC Köln Bochum and RDM Mainz taking on Orpheum. Wolfsburg is on the road against RB Leipzig. At this moment, they're all goalless because it's just 2 minutes of action. But there's a game going down 5:30 today. That's the game between Eintracht Frankfurt and Stuttgart.
Okay, remember Bayern Munich will be facing Arsenal in the UEFA Champions League quarterfinal return leg at the Allianz Arena. And we're talking about that. What we are getting from Bayern Munich is that there's a strong side being fielded by the coach, Thomas Tuchel. But live updates coming from the Italian Serie A. Remember earlier with Giorgio Empoli was leading Lecce, but according to VAR, that goal got chalked off. His goalless between the two sides right now. There's 1 minute of action. So, Tommy, well, the game ended 2-2 between Arsenal and Bayern. Well, different reactions from that game. But hey, they're going to the Allianz Arena.
Yeah.
Can Arsenal survive?
Yeah, Arsenal can survive. Based on what they have done this season, in the Premier League. Though the Champions League, you say the Champions League is a different ball game entirely. But I think if you look at that game, on Tuesday, it was a good game, at least on Arsenal's part. Yeah, you argue they had an opportunity to win it at the end. If Saka had not done that, try to con the referee, but in the end,
You think that was a con?
yeah, he tried to. If you look at it very well, I think he tried to just maybe trick the ref into getting the penalty. But on a general scale, I think it was a good game for Bayern. We know Bayern; they are masters. They have the experience of the champion, and this is Arsenal's first time in the quarterfinals in 16 years.
Tell me what kind of
sorry, not 16.
What kind of reminder is this?
No. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to give you a context, in terms of expectation, So going into the second leg at the Allianz Arena, and it's going to be anyone who takes it. We know Arsenal. We know the way they play. We know Arteta, the way Arteta is going to set up. Now for Bayern on the other hand, they have the players that can do the damage. So it's all about Arsenal. It's all about how much Arsenal wants it. At this stage, maybe they will crumble under because right now I think the pressure is kind of on them to just maybe perform, after so many years out of the Champions League, and coming up against, we know in the last time they were in the Champions League against Bayern, we know how the results usually turns up. But this time around, at least they tried, it was 2-2. They didn't lose badly. So
it was a draw.
It was a draw. Yeah, it was a draw.
But for some fans, that draw looked like a loss.
It looks like a loss because you are playing at your home, and in the Champions you want to get home advantage, but you didn't. But right now, and with the new format of the Champions League, there's no more away goals. So it's like a new slate totally. So it's not like if it was before, you just say maybe Bayern just needs to win, maybe draw 1-1, but right now. Arsenal, I think Arsenal still stand a chance. If they can play 2-2 at the Emirates, they can also play 2-2 at the Allianz Arena.
I mean, this is not 2017.
Yeah,
if you look at what happened in 2017, they considered 10 goals, 5 away, 5 at home.
Yeah, you are reminding them again.
No, I just went to check the head-to-head here.
Yeah,
I just want to check. Nothing attached.
Yeah.
No, I'm not feeling. I'm not saying.
But for us, against Bayern at the Allianz Arena, though, Bayern are definitely the favourites. Based on the first leg, but
Bayern are the favourites.
But I think anything can still happen.
Anything can happen. Arteta,
chance, yeah.
What Arteta was saying, he said, well, they gave a lot of goals, but they can come back in the return leg.
Well, I think we started the game really well. We were dominant. We played in the opponent's half. We generated some momentum, scored the first goal, and then it's a critical moment of the match. Ben White is in front of Neuer to make it 2-0, and we have to put that ball in the back of the net, and then becomes a different moment. And then in Champions League, you cannot give anything to the opponent. We have given them 2 goals today, and when you have these situations, they are going to punish you, and that's the biggest lesson. The margins are very small in this competition. It's really difficult to penetrate opponent, to create big quality chances against this level of opposition. Make sure as well we don't give anything. But I think the team showed a lot of composure, especially after 2-1, because you can throw your toys away and generate a lot of spaces for the opponent and lose the tie in 20 minutes. We haven't done that. I think the subs made a huge impact. I think the way they came on the pitch, their body language, the attitude, the initiative that they took to make things happen made a big difference for the team.
Mikel Arteta, Arsenal manager, speaking after that game. Well, let's also see what happens in Germany. But the one that went down in Spain produced 6 goals, which shows that these two teams are attacking in style and in nature. But if it gets to Etihad, what will you, being a Pep Guardiola, do?
Yeah, Pep Guardiola, we know what we do. He will do the normal things.
So if you were to be Pep Guardiola, yes, we know what Pep Guardiola can do. But does he need to change anything?
No, I don't think he needs to change anything. You know, if you look at 3-3 going away to at the Bernabeu, you know, you expected them to okay, and they were in the lead. You know, at the point they were leading that game. Madrid came back. You know, it was like going back and forth. At the end, 3-3. So, but coming back to the Etihad, we know Man City, they have a very good record at the Etihad. They've not lost in almost, I can't remember now, but they've not lost in a very long while at the Etihad. So the Etihad is like a fortress for them. Well, but Madrid coming, you know, in the second leg, I think we are going to see more goals again. It's going to be an very open game. It's going to be an open game. So it's a matter of who is able to defend better. But the odds right now favor Man City, you know, based on their own record, you know, based on the way they performed in the first leg. But you will never want to rule out Real Madrid, because Real Madrid have that experience when it comes to the Champions League.
Manchester City has got the experience as well. They're defending the Premier League title. The Champions League title.
Sure, they are defending champions, but you will never also want to rule out Real Madrid, you know. I remember 3 seasons ago, they were almost at this same situation, but we know what happened in the 9-minute situation. So it's going to be another interesting game. I expect goals, a lot of goals. You know,
expecting a lot of goals
in that game.
But looking at this, there was an own goal by Diaz, right? Rodri came out to say that the boys are tired.
Yeah,
he's also tired as well.
Well, we all know that, you know. I think everybody knows they are tired, but it is what it is. You know, they know. They've been doing this every season, like season in season out. So coming out to say you are tired, you can be tired, but you still do what you have to do. And Pep Guardiola yesterday was even saying it. I know, you know, when he says so, I listened to that press conference, and when Guardiola talks like that, you know he's trying to play mind games. You know, he's trying to put because when the opponent hears that, they will think, oh, maybe, you know, he's trying to just play mind games with them. Maybe thinking of maybe benching Rodri, or because we know Man City without Rodri, we know what they've done. You know, in 66 games that Rodri has played, he has never lost. So that was how important Rodri. And for Rodri himself coming out to say that, you know, he's like he suspects there's a kind of mind games going. But I don't think Real Madrid will fall for that. Right now, you know, everybody's tired. You know, even Real Madrid can come out to say they are tired.
But I mean, look at the successes recorded by Manchester City last season. So I mean, to whom much is given, much is expected. You won a treble last season, won the Premier League, won the Champions League. I think they won the cup competition. Was it the FA or Carabao?
And even speaking of that, you know, before that game against Madrid on Wednesday, Real Madrid had 9 days to prepare. 9 days before that, but Man City played 3 games within those 9 days. So if you are saying you are tired, you could have lost. Just, you know, you expect them to, but they still performed excellently well. So
it's just more of mind games, like you said.
I don't.
Tommy, wait, your friend is here, Duke Perez.
Shout out to you, Duke.
At the end of the day, you have to give massive credit to Ange Postecoglou and Spurs. They considered 6 years last season. Now it's only 4.
You need to give sign of progress. What we should give them is flogging, not credit.
No. It's playing to the galleries, right? Duke, if it was Mauricio Pochettino, will you be saying this? No, will you be saying this?
Also, you know,
for those who even gave Tottenham to score one goal or go.
Honestly, that's the most disappointing. That's the most disappointing aspect. You know, at least even if you lose, they should be able to score 1 or 2 goals. 4-0. No, come on.
Maybe we should call KSF. Of course, Kes is a Newcastle United guy. So, but no, he didn't lose today. So let's just move on. Let's move on. Now let's look at the next couple of games. Atletico Madrid beating Borussia Dortmund 2-1. Barcelona beating PSG 3-2. In 3 minutes, let's look at this. For Atletico Madrid, is it done and dusted?
I think it's almost done and dusted, because if you look at Dortmund have not really been impressive in this season. You know, even in the Bundesliga, they've not really hit.
They defeated Bayern.
Yeah, they defeated Bayern. Yeah, but you expect them based on what they did last season. They almost won the league last season, so you expect they will have even improved. But I don't think Dortmund has a chance against Atletico. You know, in that second leg. Though it's going to be played at Signal Iduna in Germany, but I think Atletico will still do something enough to qualify, at the end of the day over Borussia Dortmund.
Maybe most especially their physical game.
And the physicality, and Simeone going into that game is going to set up to counter, against Dortmund. So
Borussia Dortmund is 5th on the league log right there in Germany. So, but let's move on. But before moving on, let's look at PSG, Barcelona. Are we expecting drama?
That was another interesting game. PSG losing at home, to Barcelona. And at the point in that game, you thought PSG was going to, especially in the second round when they scored 2 goals. But funny enough, Barcelona came back. Xavi did some very, very good substitutions.
Is it because he's leaving at the end of the season?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it might be. Maybe there's less pressure on him now, knowing the fact that he's leaving. We're even hearing rumors. Maybe he's trying to reconsider his choice of not leaving. But
if he were to be the president of Barcelona, will you want him to reconsider?
No, I won't want him.
If he were to be Xavi,
no, I won't.
Will you reconsider?
Since you've come out to make the announcement, then it's done.
Xabi Alonso made the announcment and he's staying back with Borussia.
Xabi Alonso never said he's leaving Bayern.
Yeah, he said he will be leaving at the end of the season.
No, what he said was he was going to stay.
He said he will be leaving. Later, I reconsider to say he will stay back.
Well, I don't think Barcelona is Xavi, because the way Xavi was talking that period, it was like he was tired. There was pressure.
Results were not coming.
But now the results is coming back a bit. But he did very well. He made a very good substitution, bringing on Pedri, and the game totally changed. But for PSG, I don't know what happened to them. They just fell apart. Mbappe was 0 in that game. In that game. So
he may come out to hunt them. In Spain,
3-2. Well, going to Spain, I don't know. It's still open. I think that tie is still open. I won't be surprised if Mbappe can just come alive. I think PSG still stand this chance, but I think Barcelona will want to just seal it, at the new camp, in Spain.
Okay, in Spain, he said, Okay, let's just wait. 2:44 is the time. Now let's go to Kaka's matter. Favor Laurentola.
Yeah, see on these kakas.
So, this is 2:44. Do you want to be a perfect husband, or you want to be a husband with, wishing by on your head? Favor, what kind of man do you want? Do you want a perfect man? Will you ask for this? He gives you. He apologizes. He's always perfect. There's nothing to complain about. He doesn't like drama.
I want perfection with a mixture of,
of Sonlori.
And then, at the other end, with a mixture of, yes, I know that I can put my whole, relaxation in your hands. Concerning this particular matter, I feel there's, like I said, something is really, going on underneath. There is seeming to be perfect and perfect. Seeming to be perfect in the sense that, well, it might be perfect to the whole world, but not so perfect in his own. It could be a narcissist, actually. There might be something that she ran away from in that marriage. You don't agree?
I don't understand. For her, right?
For her. It's like...
The marriage may be perfect to everybody and to Kaka, but not perfect to her.
Inside, not so perfect.
Okay. Explain better, night no so.
I don't understand.
You can't. Why don't you understand? Okay, let me paint this scenario. This is a man that is a philanthropist, to the whole wild world. But when it comes to his wife, he neglects in that particular
His responsibility.
His responsibilities.
Is that established?
What kind?
It happens. You feel like this man is a good man to the whole world, but inside the marriage is not. And then they keep portraying this, this picture to the whole wide world that the marriage is a peaceful and wonderful one. Meanwhile, they are going through a lot. Maybe she's been asking for the attention. She's been asking for some things and is not given. So that perfection might just be a sarcastic kind of statement.
I don't want to believe that. Maybe for
it
you,
could be
the perfection is okay. What the woman is looking for is the attention that Kaka is not giving.
No, I'm just giving a scenario.
Maybe
like,
the lady, maybe Kaka is too holy for her.
Maybe because she. No, you can portray holiness. I can portray to you that I'm a good person outside, like give you the best of me. When I get into my house, I can't be another thing entirely. You don't know what is really going on under my roof.
But the woman is saying she's living, based on the stories, she's leaving Kaka because he's too perfect.
Come on now, you don't want to cause a scandal.
It is kind of counterintuitive.
That statement, like I said, is an ambiguous statement. There is an ambiguous statement. What is the perfection that she's talking about here? I really need to know before I can actually say, okay, yes, she's talking about perfection in Kaka like that.
Because
I'm talking to men.
Kind of matter.
No, you are talking to men, but here, if you say she's not perfect, Kaka is not perfect to what she's expecting. She could have seen this before getting married to Kaka.
After many years?
You are saying that Kaka is not that.
After how many years? Favor. And his wife maybe still got divorced.
Calm down.
Tell me some things that I don't know.
Favor.
After many years? There are some things that
she said
see.
Too perfect.
Come, see.
She said Kaka was too perfect, not that is not perfect.
Okay, what if Kaka was opposite of perfect? Like maybe what if Kaka was opposite of perfect? Will she still be?
She can't still say. What if she was being threatened?
By what?
By the things. This is a divorce process now. There are some things that you may not be able to say.
Because the logical thing is, if a woman comes out and says she's leaving her husband, you expect, okay, they ask her why you leave. You say, okay, maybe the husband has been maltreating her. Maybe molesting, but for someone to say you are leaving your because it's too perfect,
there's something.
It sounds
absurd to your hearing as well. That means we need to go deeper than this. That perfection that she's talking about is not perfection per se. There is something underneath.
Favor, you are yet to convince us. You are just confusing us here.
Confusing us the more.
You are confusing us. How will you say someone is?
You are the one confusing yourself.
I'm not confusing myself. I just
like you said, Kaka is a well-known person, right? She might not want to cause scandal. There might be.
And Kaka has not said anything.
Let's wait now. He has not said anything. She has just given our own part of the story. In fact, the part of the story itself is still dicey. Let us still wait and get the whole story.
What will give us a clarity is when Kaka says something, then that's when we start getting the better.
Yeah, you think a narcissist can actually tell you what is really going on?
Narcissist? Are you calling Kaka a narcissist?
I didn't call him. I said he might be assuming, or he might be, giving other narcissistic side. They are very good at keeping it hidden.
I don't know.
Because seriously, I know they really feel. What's it they suffer? Because the first thing that brought this whole matter out was the lady saying that Kaka was too perfect. For some ladies, they just want you to just show that
madness.
Maybe
Kaka was not showing madness.
Yes. There are some ladies that they just want you to be. That's
why I said that Kaka's wife
just cheat once.
You need to Kaka's wife need to be
if that is what she's expecting, then why did she get married to him?
That's what I'm saying.
Why did she get married to him in the first place? She must have seen the perfection in quotes in the guy.
I don't know. I think that's what I'm saying. That woman.
Do we also say that some ladies don't like guys being perfect, or for some guys they don't like ladies being perfect? They feel like maybe you are forming it. You are forming that perfection.
Define perfection. That is it. I'm still saying that statement is ambiguous. Define perfection in your that told me. What is perfection to you?
Perfection is being
there at all times.
Yes, being there to the maximum level. positivity, getting to the maximum peak. That's perfection.
Are you
The maximum of everything.
Now?
That's perfection.
For a guy, in a guy's perspective.
Yes.
You guys need to go and check your dictionary very
well. We are talking about relationship here.
Yes, you need to go and check it.
Perfection.
Right,
yes, someone is
without blemish.
Without blemish. Yes. So
he can check. She can check her phone. I mean, she can check his phone. Nothing like
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kaka's wife. No, I think we need to investigate that woman. That statement needs to
it's an ambiguous statement. You
can't come and say you are leaving yours because it's too perfect.
I'm still thinking she's.
So what if it was doing opposite of that? We should still say.
Or maybe could. You know another thing. Another thing I'm looking at here is maybe Kaka caught her cheating.
Yes, that's
and
what I
Kaka did not react.
That's what I wanted to say.
No, that is it now.
That's what I wanted to say because we've seen footballers, we've seen ex-footballers have this kind of issue. Look at Ryan Giggs. John Terry had this kind of issue, with his brother's wife and all that. Ryan Giggs, you know what happened, in those cases. They were not like this. The women, their wives, of players. It has been like, okay, the husband has done something like maybe cheating, doing something bad. But this Kaka's story is, the wife is coming and say it's too perfect,
So
and you are living.
The only thing you could think about was probably cheating.
No, we are saying
that is it now. Because if you are saying
that is my problem.
That is.
You have just one mind track, like you. The way
what type of one mind track? If a lady could say that you are too perfect, that means that you've not been complaining, you've not been doing this, and you are also not. You are not. I mean, you've never been found wanting.
Is that now? If a lady now says that. I don't want to say anything again because this is sanity. It is insanity rather. It's not sane. There's nothing sane in this conversation.
Because this kind of thing can land.
Don't look at me that way.
If you look at it, this kind of thing can have a bad image on Kaka. Look at for instance, look at players like Benjamin Mendy or Mason Greenwood.
Yeah.
Look at what they went through. At the end of the day, it turned out that it was they found them not guilty and his career has gone. So the lady came out to make accusations and all that, So this kind of thing for the woman coming out to say is perfect or not perfect, I don't know. What is
some people will still tell you that I don't deserve you. You don't deserve me. Like you are too good to deserve me, or you are too good for me to deserve you. No, we are not promoting. We need to clear this favor.
Herself is not. She's doing something wrong.
Yes. Have you not heard stories of some footballers that they went for DNA, and the guy noticed that the 3 children he raised,
Jeremy Injitap.
Oh, the 3 children he raised were not his.
Yeah. He discovered his.
Haven't you heard that?
Weeks ago, Injitap came out to say his wife, his children were not his. A wife of 20-something years, Cameroonian legend, Chelsea legend, Jeremy Injitap. So
let's read some comments and we go, Jare. Let's start with Duke.
Duke. Don't mind me, guys. I entered with violent. I didn't remember to greet. Now, good afternoon, good afternoon, Oladapo, Favor, and Tommy.
Okay.
All right. Okunbi Oyinkosola says, wait, Favor, no marriage is 100%, but the ability to tolerate one another, show affection, apologize, even when you are wrong or not, will save your marriage. Besides, outside there, if everybody's marriage is not working, mine would definitely work. That's what I believe and always confess, even before I got married. All right, thank you very much for that. Kaka might be perfect and the wife doesn't want a straight man because of what people would say she's sucking it up. But ability to have conversation at your home when things are going sideways and talk through and put your home in prayers at all time. Leaving your spouse because of being too perfect, that's a flimsy excuse. Or alternative is there. Many people out there never want you to be happy, but nevertheless, how much you want put.
So as you finish his statement, how much you want put shooting Leobi?
Leave me alone.
For your salary.
Duke says we are in a world where almost all things are complicated. How on earth would someone say my man is too perfect and yet divorce him? It simply means most ladies can't outdo the perfection that they so clamor for in a perfect man. On the other hand, the ex-wife might be sarcastic in her speech.
Okay.
That is what I said.
Thank you very much, Duke. Thank you very much, Oyinkosola. Thank you very much, everybody.
She might just want to, just help him still maintain that clean image that is portraying out there.
Tommy, thank you for coming, Jerry.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Favor, the marriage specialist.
Yeah, join me on Night Nurse 10:30 every Monday. You get more of my opinion. I'm really serious about it.
Join me Mondays to Fridays. Sorry, Monday to Friday. Weekdays. 9 o'clock in the morning for Kickoff Sports Show. Guys, we are out.